Tommy fell off the wagon, then got harvested. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter. My dad a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom Marianne. I'm the son of a carpenter. I get to make parables. And this is my Tommy parable series about Tommy the no-armed Chinese fellow. How did he get to be missing both arms? Blindly obedient. He was just doing as he was told on the streets in the unseen business. His boss, Wu, told him to stick his right arm into a wood chip. And he blindly did that. He slowly fed the right arm into the wood chip. The left arm saw what was going on with the right arm and of course jumped off. That's a wise thing to do. You see something bad happening to somebody who's just like you, jump off. Don't let it happen to you. Now this is my latest image for the day, St. Brennick. And of course my websites. You got two birds on the grass in between two palms, the shadow. In between palm shadows, I think we got more than two. Whatever it is. I check out at a lot of these websites, my 20,000 plus graphic art photos, examples of my work that have just me in them. Try to call me, 424-229-4140, and see if the devil's stealing your call. Come see me in person to be in this imagery. Yeah, it's just me and the birds here. Tear down the Great Wall of Evil that has just me and all of my imagery. It also does other things like, I talk about that placing someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. That's what the Great Wall of Evil does. I start tearing it down just by being in my imagery. Come see me and let's get started. Building that better world. Now today I'm doing a little laminating. Excuse me. So I'm gonna I do that as I tell you about Tommy, and hopefully do my sugar check and get all of the Tommy in. Tommy, he doesn't like to tell folks that he lost his arms, being blindly obedient. He likes to use other people's reasons for losing stuff, so he doesn't sound stupid. That's why he goes to the AA meeting at the bar. Alice Bar. Amputees Anonymous. And this is where this parable starts. Tommy is at the bar, and he's talked Alice kind of like Rhea, his girlfriend. She lives at his house and has plans to marry him and all of that. She doesn't like the Three Stooges, and Al doesn't like the Three Stooges, especially just playing 24/7. And Tommy, he kind of likes to play the Three Stooges 24/7. And that's what he's doing there. He is watching the Three Stooges, and he is drinking. And Tony comes over and he says, "Hey Tommy, tell Harry here how you lost your arm." And Tommy says, "Well, I got harvested." And Ralph there at the bar says, "You got harvested. I thought you said you fell off the wagon. That's why you're in AA." Amputees Anonymous. And Tommy says, well, yeah, he's trying to watch the Three Stooges. But they keep interrupting. He says, yeah, I fell off the wagon. Yeah, he got that reason for losing his arms from Hezekiah. He's an Amish guy. Hezekiah fell off the wagon, and the next wagon, Amish, no cars, wagons. The next wagon rolled over his arm, and he had to, lose the arm. Tommy just takes it one step further. He says, I fell off the wagon and got rolled over by another wagon, and then after that a third wagon actually rolled on over the other arm, and that's when they took me to the hospital. And the doctors harvested Tommy's arms, both of them. Yeah, you got that excuse from someone else. Who was a victim of one of those harvesters. They harvest the organs for the black market. And not only did they harvest the kidney, took his hand too. And everybody, they harvest hands too. And the guy told him, yeah. Apparently they can use hands. So Tommy's kind of combining the two reasons for hold on a second. We're falling off the wagon and losing the arms, and then for being taken to the hospital, and the doctors harvested his arms. And Ralph says, hey, now wait a minute. How can they harvest arms if they're all mangled? Oh, remember, check and post in 5, 424-229-4140. Make a video of whatever you get when you don't get me. Let's put all my attention getting stuff, my Tommy parables. Oh, that Osama rumor that Hussein, that guy they placed in our White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins, that Obama is Osama's son. Oh, look around the eyes, put two photos right next to each other and check. Oh, come on. Don't be a hater. This is 2018. And no comments about those, any of my attention-getting parables like Tommy, the no-arm Chinese fellow. None about my son of Clark Mary stuff, and certainly no Plate 93 checks of America's Lifelines, or comments about them by phone or mail in 9 years. That's a lot of mass censorship conducted without fear of being covered by the evening news. Make that video whatever you get when you don't get me. There's going to be something boring, a phone ringing, an error message, a busy signal. Get to leave a message, I don't get it. You don't show up on my caller ID, my call log, my call records. I make videos of those. Check them out on youtube.com/DNFD series. That's also where you can find these Tommy parables. And you can also find the Tommy audios on both a Google Drive and a OneDrive. Microsoft and Google. ChristComplexLinks.blogspot.com. That's also where you can find all this stuff. Everything you see on my chest. It's part of those 20,000. So check it out. Check out Christ Complex Links. I updated yesterday. And OneDrive actually plays the audios. Google Drive, for some reason, does not. Download, pass them along. Make a video of Google not being able to do that for some bizarre reason. But yeah, 2 gigabytes worth, I believe. Just over 2 gigabytes of Tami audios. Oh, the videos are way too long. I low def these that what you're watching right now, but still, it still takes up a lot of space, and especially with Bill and Google being Indian gibbers about that space. Yeah, I think they're nervous about those 93 checks I've been asking for, Flight 93 checks for over 9 years, and they're stored on their OneDrives and their Google Drives, and yeah, that shows they're a part of the problem, aren't they? So ask them. Right? You can find in those big fives in those 20,000 photos. You can find the Google and the Microsoft big five. Call them up. Check and post via speakerphone. Call them up. See them in person. Check and post them back. Make that video whatever you get when you don't get me in front of them and ask them what do you know about this? Is it true you've known about the Flight 93 checks for 9 years and you're sitting on it? You got a copyright on censorship of America's Lifeline? Oh yeah, check out those YouTubes, and when you do check them out, make videos of your counts. Get like 100 folks to watch one of my videos, maybe a particular Tami, and then make a video of those 100 folks doing that, and still it says like 1 view. See, that's fraud. That's you putting your business stuff on YouTube and them not representing it in an ethical way. It's also them being unethical in that they are part of our hijacked lifelines. Call them on that. Literally, call them on that. Ask them what's your part in America's hijacked lifelines and post whatever they get to YouTube, and you can store them on your OneDrive. Especially if you can afford to. I can't because of my Gates livelihood. Remember when you try to call me and you get that boring thing, phone ringing, error message, busy signal, it is not going to be boring. When you get the firemen, the police, when you need the firemen, police, paramedics, and you get that. And yes, it's not, when you call up countless other customers, you get that boring thing. Phone ringing, error message, busy signal. That, 193, is money out of your pocket. It's your Gates livelihood. It's your Gates livelihood so that someone else like Gates or Google can get the business, and yeah, you know why they get they're a kiss and butt of those who hijack our lifelines. So call them on that. And yeah, crashcomplexlinks.blogspot.com is where you can find also the big fives and all of my 93 check imagery like I'm about to laminate here. All soldiers, you protect America. This is part of it. You can find your military mottos on those fives. Aim high, fly, fight, win. This we will defend. Semper Fidelis, honor, courage, commitment. Semper Paratus. Defend America from the threat from within. Yes, that placed. You can't reach me to tell me who I should vote for. You can't reach vote-truth.blogspot.com to find those voter registration links that will take you to where they can show you how to register to vote. You can't do that. Yeah, that's our democracy hijacked. But it's also every child in America's lifeline. See that phone on a military base, or that other soldier, other policeman, other cop, other fireman, someone else at church. See that phone as every child in America's lifeline, all soldiers, your family's lifeline. See it as that. Back home, and make a video of whatever you get when you don't get John Melton Brady. You can certify your mail as well. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California 90065. Use FedEx, UPS, any private carrier, not one bit of mail. Oh, those are eyes, the stigmatized. How brown they were about a decade ago when I got to LA. Oh, where was it? Oh, make that video of all soldiers of the military bases phone, each other's phones, all firemen of the fire station's phone all across America, all policemen of the police station's phone all across America. Make that video, post that video. Whatever you get when you don't get me. All cops, all firemen. When you can't reach me with your phone there at the fire station, the police station. Yeah, you don't know how many in your city can't reach you or can't reach you in a timely fashion. You know, in your business, seconds count. So make that video, post that video, download those big files, print them out, hand them out. Especially when you see like the Mormons. They've been a very active part in personally with me, my Gates livelihood, my real livelihood is building Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Let's see how they show up. Oh, there you go. They're kind of shiny this morning. Maybe it's the time of morning. Look for the red phone videos on the youtube.com/DNFDC. Oh, DNFD series. YouTube.com. Oh, blue-eyed DNA's got to take over for the brown-eyed DNA with the bones, with the muscles. That's why I'm in a wheelchair right now. Very, very painful with the muscles. Yeah, look for the red phone videos. And they show up. Ask them when they knock on your door, those Mormon missionaries, how do you reach Mountain by phone? To tell them that's Gates livelihood, both graphic art and my real livelihood, building Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. How do you reach it? When else will my phone be hijacked because of what you're an active part in? And yes, remember that Rich Romney guy was part of those sham elections that placed someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins, sending a message not just to us but to the entire world. So ask them, how do you reach Melton by phone? Do you have to talk to somebody first? Have to call up the Hussein place? Get their reaction, and yeah, you can have good reasons for other than pointing out America's hijacked life lunch. Check and post and five when the Mormons knock. Get them to write you off their sales route. Get everyone in the neighborhood. Wallpaper the neighborhoods, those fives. 424-229-4140. It's got my number there. It's got my address. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. Make the video, post the video, whatever you get when you don't get me. Certify the mail. And yeah, when those Mormons knock, check and post and five in front of them. And yeah, all good folks. Soldiers, you protect America, that's part of it. Make that video of whoever's in the room there with you. Their phone not working as you try to call me. Same for, yes, the cops and the priests and the firemen. I also include my alumni from both St. Frederick's High School in Monroe, Louisiana, and Northeast Louisiana University, now known as, they changed their name. I think the degree is still good. The University of Louisiana at Monroe. Oh, degree in math, believe it. Degree in math, yeah, I'm not just a handsome face. Let me get back to my Tami parable so I can finish up. It's getting up to 20 minutes. So they're questioning Tami, why did they want to harvest, mangled arms? And then someone else walks over and said, I thought you went into the hospital for your appendicitis, and that's when they harvested your arms. And Tommy's got this code he's got worked out with Al, the bartender. He says, "Closing time, Al." And yes, Al calls out, "Oh, Tommy, Rhea just called. She wants you home ASAP." And so Tommy skips out. But luckily, all his friends there were drinking, and they won't remember the next night when he's there with the AA meeting at the bar, getting more ideas for how he lost his arms. Come see me. Tear down the Great Wall of Evil. That's just me, handsome bald guy here, in all of my imagery. And yeah, it keeps you from reaching me. You don't know how many other folks you can't reach. And yes, money out of your pocket, but you don't know when else your phone won't be allowed to work. Tear down the Great Wall of Evil that has just me and all my imagery, and let's get started on those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and the present to greatness with. Jesus' Immaculate House. Come see me. Tell me what you believe in person. You have to. Those who place someone named Hussein, the highest office in the world, it's a Muslim name, guys. They won't let you talk to me by phone. You gotta do it in person. I'm easy to talk to. You just gotta look for the guy in the wheelchair and tell me, what do you believe? What do you find important? What do I need to put in Jesus' Immaculate House to inspire the future and the present to greatness with? You gotta see me in person to do that. Religious censorship gone hog wild in America. We need to do something about that. Come see me. But tell me what Jesus' Immaculate House needs to inspire with in person.